We're back in the game. Just had to check some things, and yes, indeed, there was a mistake in the extra options. For some reason, I don't know exactly why, but they were reset to the normal things. And now, as you can see, we are on level 2. And if you look really tightly there, you can also see that it's also going up already to level 3. So the point is that the game is set up in a way to where you basically I can basically drive as long as I want, and I think I can already even reach level 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Oh, that's not a police guy right there. Which makes the game obviously way harder. So you know how we're gonna have all the maximum amount of races we're gonna have to drive, all the maximum amount of bounty milestones we're gonna have to reach, but also the amount of bounty will go up. So in the end of the game, to drive against Razor, they're gonna expect us to have 10 million bounty. I increased this to 100 million, and it will gradually go up. So, for example, to Sato, whatever his name is, or let's say a Vic. Sorry, what's the name of the guy with the Earl, for example. Let's say normally he would have 1 million, now he already has 2 million. And the next guy, Repstar, usually wants maybe, I don't know, 3 million, and now he already demands 10 million or something, right? So in that regard, you're gonna have a gradual increase where you always have to get double, triple, quadruple the amount of bounty. Meaning you have to go on actual active police chases. Normally if you place the most wanted, you just do the milestones, you already have enough of the bounty, and it's so easy. Now we have to do 10 times the amount of cop chases, longer cop chases, destroy more cops, most importantly, in order to get really 100 million, really be the most wanted, which obviously is going to make the game go harder. Now, we know then that we may lose a race, we lose the car. Now, if we get busted with the car here, we're also going to sell it. But it's going to be working a little bit different. If we use one of those speed markers, not speed markers, but you know what I mean, these little markers that we can get from the blacklist drivers, then we can keep the car, which also makes the out of jail thing useless, unless we can use it on a car that has only ever used the markers. Then we can use it, but I don't think we're gonna get the option, because the car will not be towed if it already had the markers. I'm not 100% sure, but probably. Now, once we have to pay for the car with money, or we choose to pay with money, eventually, because we're gonna run out of markers, or let's say it's a car where we don't want to race the marker on, then we also have to sell the car afterwards. Meaning that, okay, you use the markers up, you don't have any markers for the car, you have to pay money, then gone, and you can also not use the get enough jail car, so to say. Once you have to pay money for the car, meaning you get busted and they say, yeah, it's $2,000, $2,000. You want to use a marker or you want to pay, you pay cash, then car's gone. That's how it works. So you're gonna have, I don't know, I think 3 times where you can actually use a marker on a car. Everything else is busted, is gone. And obviously with the 100 million bounty that we're gonna have to get, it's gonna be way more risky, way more tough, and we're gonna have way more problems in regards to the gameplay. And also, the cops are way tougher. Now, the minimum police chase level is number 2 instead of number 1. Which makes it so that, especially in later levels, we're never gonna have a time where, let's say, the milestone is reached 10 minutes or so. Oh, the cop is hiding for me in the hiding spot, that's funny. Isn't he in there? Yeah, he was. He says he found me even though he's just scared and hiding. So yeah, and that's a nice amount of bounty I can get here. Important with these blockades to always look back when you fire away, or always turn around fast, otherwise they despawn quite easily. Now we cannot get busted, otherwise we lose the car. Which each way is each cop situation here. If we fuck up, we lose the car instantly, so there's no time for shenanigans, even though I like to be a bit risky. Something you're gonna see later in the cop chases. I always try to get the most amount of cops destroyed and cops touched, so to say, and do risky maneuvers in order to achieve this, right? I'm just a sucker for some cost estate. It doesn't look that good for me right now. Well, I think we got it. We're gonna take this cop, so hopefully the backup comes, and after that we're gonna escape.
Roger that, Delta 20. Detailing units now.
So the cops are also more tough because not only is the amount of cops that are spawning way increased, as you can see, number 2 already has 15, number 3 I think has then around 30, and 4 has, I don't know, 50 maybe, 6 has 75, and so on. Now, remember the real tough cops that never despawn at the end of the game, that only come at the end of the game normally? Yeah, these guys are here now every time, right? The Federals, they believe the black Corvettes, they're just part of the game now as level 6, and we're gonna see them frequently, and we're gonna have to deal with them, and we're gonna have fun with them. Yes, I'm not gonna use cheap tricks by always gonna driving into the stadium or stuff like this. I'm actually gonna play the game like you normally would. Because I'm cool like that. But jokes aside, I mean, I think I'm pretty good at the chase. Not as good in the races, but the chases, I just had, I have too many hours invested in them not to be good at them. And, yeah. Still have 7 police. So the way I see it, I don't see 2 escape now, even though I could have just escaped in the little spot there. The way I see it is we still have 7 people, 7 cops chasing us, meaning 7 more bounties, 7 more people I can destroy it, 7 more people I can kill, that's the way I see it. So why waste them for our next police chase if you can just destroy them, right? That's the way I see it. So we're just gonna drive until there's no one left, and then we're gonna escape. Collect some bounty for the next guy, because we're going to need lots of bounty in this game. It's no point in wasting a bounty there. Just gonna activate the with speed breaker. I don't want to have no little videos, because the videos in the game really can break your neck, especially if you would drive through, let's say, a gas station and the game automatically drives you right into nails. I think we all experienced this. With this speed break I was about to slow down a bit, because otherwise I drive straight to the street and never go in there. Yeah, I think this guy really is gonna kill the donuts unless he's too far away to be triggered by it. Then we can just escape straight to our spot. He should be dead, but okay, he's dead. So now you just drive straight to the house and we're gonna be gone.
Unit heading up to the code 3 chase.
So Costa stayed on the way back. Grab the car. Of course, right in front of our house there's a guy coming anyway, so why not just get him? Okay, when did you guys ever were your first police chase? This was 10 minutes with over 50,000 bounty. And almost level 3 in your first police chase. So you can see, it's more tough. Let's see if you can do the same maneuver as earlier. Oh, we can't, there's a guy right now home. So I'm gonna drive to the tuner and maybe hide there.
Suspect was last seen eastbound on State Street.
Or not.
Squad should be set up in the surrounding area. Call is still code 6.
One thing that I never liked is that when you are racing and you're in a police chase, you cannot collect bounty, and you also can't collect cost to state as much as you can normally, because if you destroy a car, normally you get lots of cost of state for that. If you destroy a car and all that, 2,500 or 5,000. If you do this in a cop chase, you get like 50, so it's really bad. It's really bullshit. Yeah, well, already 250,000 cost of state, 23 damage, 29 immobilized cars, almost 10 minutes for the first drive. I think it's gonna be enough for Taz, even though we increased the bounty for him already, I think. But let's have fun. And like I said, if we lose one of the races, the game is over. Maybe it would have been smart to buy a second car, but we don't allow to drive a race twice, right? So that's very important to know. We cannot farm money, otherwise it would be too easy. So it's all or nothing now, guys. Hope we're not losing the challenge right here. And write in the comments how long you think I can survive this. If I'm gonna make it or not. Because, like I said, it's 100 million bounty in the end. Not 10 million. So yeah, with the cops, you saw you already have level 3. We just did number 15 on blacklist, haven't even beaten them yet. Basically number 16. And that's what I meant, by the way. He just overtook us in the turn there because our car is just not made for gripping. Now, with if I had a slower car, he would also drive slower, right? He wouldn't drive as fast as he does now. He drives fast now because our car has a fast car rating for high speed, and because of this, he adjusts to that and drives faster. Now, normally, he wouldn't do that. He would drive slower, and we wouldn't have. And with a slower car, we would probably have better handling and wouldn't have a problem. But with this car, it's more tricky because it's gonna be fast now. But in the turns, he's always gonna catch up because we're gonna lose most of our speed, especially if we're gonna fuck up a turn, which is very easy in this car. Sorry, that was my bad. This time was my bad, but what I mean. So we really have to drive perfect in this one. But after Taz, after him, either with the money we're gonna make, we're gonna buy another car, or we're gonna use the Golf if we get the Golf. And then we're gonna use this car primarily only for cop chases because it's gonna have very nice speed for the cost, and it's gonna be good enough to escape. It's heavy enough to push cars away, as we saw, especially with Nitro. And you can use a grippy car for the races. And the next thing that's going to come, also that made the police harder, is the refuel time for the helicopter is lowered. There's no limit on how high we can go, as you can see as well. So normally you can only go up to level 2 in the beginning of the game. And maybe when you beat, I don't know, Vic, you can only go up to level 3 and so on. There's no limit. If we cannot escape, we're gonna go up all the way to not only 5, up to level 6 federal police that normally only come into the game. And then we're gonna go to level 7, which is them, I think, with more SUVs, and then level 8 is, I think, SUVs only. Level 9 is a bunch of cross units, and then number 10, I don't know why I didn't set it like this, but it's already programmed like this, is the beginning police car, the interstate, I mean, the number 4, that's called kind of easy peasy car there. Now normally that's easy, but I increased the number of cars from 5 to whatever it was to, I think, 100 or 200 even. Kind of to like show, okay, you survived the onslaught of the federal police cars and the Corvettes and the black Corvettes and the undercover Corvettes, which are super tough, and the SUV onslaught. And then now there's like the whole police department only with like 200 cars, which makes sense because, I mean, why would there be more cars of heavy police SUVs and super fast Corvettes, but not more of the easy cheap cars? But I just said it because it was already programmed to come after the very heavy Chevrolet Corvette police guys, and then, which is I think number 9, and then number 10 is for some reason these interstate drivers. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. We got really lucky there, because like I said, this race especially is the only thing that I was afraid of, because lots of turns, and he's quite fast in this race, doesn't really slow down, it appears, and our car just doesn't have the grip to transform the horsepower onto the street really as much as he does, so let's hope he keeps behind from now on. And sorry if I'm explaining these things too many times too often, it's just that English is my first language, and I'm not 100% sure that people are gonna get it. You guys know how it is, like you explain something and there's still gonna be 100 comments under the video asking about it, so I'm just explain a couple more times so that really everyone gets it. Oh, he made a crash, we get really lucky there. Wow. So I can actually drive a bit wilder now. Wow, look at this. So we won it. We won the first blacklist era. I hope there's not going to be any bugs, because I've seen in the past that sometimes there was a bug where you like, jumped another blacklist server or something like this, which is not nice. I hope this doesn't happen. But I don't know how it happened or why. So I'm not sure how to avoid it either, because I didn't do anything special. Oh wow, we can even make a drift now. And we got him. Let's go. That's what I meant. We have 3 markers, but I'm always first going to pick the Junkman part, which I think is just going to be Breakstone, which is completely trash. But it leaves us with the 2 remaining things to still get us car, which we get or might not get. Yeah, I didn't get it. So this thing is the thing that we can use if we get busted. If we don't have any of these left, or we choose not to use it and we choose to use cash to pay, then the car is gone, we have to sell the car afterwards. Which doesn't make it too easy, believe me, because in the normal Nuzlocke we just say whenever you catch, you sell it, but we have 10 times more copters to do, since we have to do the 10-minute bounty, right? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do now is actually buy a new car, because we didn't get a car from Winning and Sony, which would have been. I'm not a big Golf fan, but I mean it's not going to come out nice and all, but in the game, I think there's cooler cars, especially with the Redux, but I want to drive the new cars, not the old cars. And the problem is that what am I driving here? Where am I driving? Okay.
Attention District 3.
Yeah.
Reported heading southwest on Chancellor Way.
Because if we lose something and we just make a stupid mistake with the police chase, which can always happen, right? Accidentally driving, clear the reset button, you didn't see buster, you're being flipped over by a car and you cannot escape from the point that you're in, you lose. So we only have 20 grand, but we have to buy something, otherwise we don't have, yeah, we don't have a chance otherwise. So, what are we gonna do? I have integer type R, sounds good. Something with good handling, so I like this one. Speedster's cool, of course, TT is cool. Never really used them. It's a cool car, for sure, I like the TT. Like also in real life, it's a cool car, I think. X5, Puma Barrera, Alfa Romeo. It's quite cheap. Leaves us a bit of money. But I think I want to have this one because it has good handling. I'm not gonna lose anything with it, and we can instantly put some upgrades on them. Yeah, nice sound, cool car. And completely different concept than our Camaro, obviously. The handling is so much better. We only have 1,000 left. Okay, I misclicked there. I misclicked, but I didn't see it correctly, I guess. That we didn't really have all the options that I thought we would have when it comes to money. So we only have 1,000 left, so what am I gonna get? There's nothing for 500 euro, right? We can put the carbon fiber hood, which is a bit ricey, but it kind of fits the whole Weissar look. I mean, it is kind of a Weissar, right? Scoops for the car, it's not nice at all. Headlights. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that. Yellow lights. Side mirrors. Oh, carbon, nice. That's nice. Attachments. What's this? This is all stuff that obviously comes with the mod. Put a cage in, sure, why not? All these things don't cost anything, so I don't really count them as like real adjustments that we're making in terms of fulfilling our requirements for font delete. Can delete the badge, but I don't like that. I like the badge. Yeah, the original spoiler is good. Maybe something with red and yellow. Kind of matches our red seats. And our yellow lights would be cool. Yeah, kind of feel it. Kind of gives me like Japan vibes. What if we would invert the colors here? Also cool. I like both. I think I'm gonna take this because normally I hate this, the way this looks, but it looks so cool on the car that I kinda feel it. And I kinda wanna have it. So we can see the red seats, we're gonna keep the window tint. Custom gauges. Can't. But this one. License plate. I'm just gonna keep the stock. And just so you know, I'm aware that we didn't actually fully mod them. But the first thing we're gonna do once we win the next race is mod the body part as well, because it's just that we didn't have enough money to do it right now, so it's fine. Yeah, we can take this one because this ends us also just right where the tuning shop is. And keep in mind, we're gonna do a toll booth race now, and if we would have lost the car earlier and we only had like not much money left, and later on we're gonna have only shit cars, for example. For example, we only had shit cars left and we only have no money left because we lost so many races. If we would do a toll booth race now, then we would lose that car as well. Meaning we always have to tune a car, and that's why we have the junkman parts on the back. So to have like a little lifeline to tune something when we're not so great to something passable, so that we can survive certain things like toll booth races and radar challenges, milestones and whatever. But the handling is really nice of this one, I really like it. And yeah, what else? Oops. So yeah, with the cops, I think I explained it. We're gonna reach higher levels, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 is just the federal that you know from the end of the game. 7, 8, 9 is something that was in the game files, I think, just as 10. And one of them is like a level where only SUVs are coming. And I also made it so that the amount of police cars gradually increases to, level 3 is 30, and 50, 75, so on. Now one of the level is only cross units, I think. I think this one I put a bit lower. Keep in mind all of these were already low, set from the Redux mod, or are always low in general, I don't know. I already increased all of them, but the one that of cross is a little bit lower than the other ones, because it just doesn't make sense that there's 50 cross people chasing you over the same car. So just to make it a little bit more realistic, so to say. So let's see what kind of wheels we can put on this guy. So not bad. Not perfect, of course, but first good thing I saw. How are the OZ ones looking? I think Earl drives these, and I think they look actually pretty good on this one. These are the best. Yeah, let's just take these and go. Okay, next race. This one, we definitely not gonna do this one with the muscle car, because of course there's an Elise in here. Good luck, Anthony. Huge SDDM spoiler. But you can see he drives slower than he could have, because the game recognized that I'm slow. I have a slow car, so it's not just the raw band effect deciding how fast cars are, but also keep in mind what your stats are, so to say. And the big problem is now that they don't take into consideration what your handling is. So if you have a crazy good car with crazy high speed but horrible handling, as aka most muscle cars in the game, well, good luck, you're gonna lose it in the races. That's why I said in the beginning it's very tough to choose the Camaro as a challenger, as a starter car, because the race is not going to be easy. And look, with this car, it's going to be so easy because they recognize the car is slow in general, like compared to the Camaro when it comes to acceleration. So they are slow, but in the turns, here in the lanes, I can just utilize all my speed. I can just transform all the speed that I have into this turn here without losing anything. And you can't do this with a Camaro. Or, like I said, always a Charger, always a Challenger, always a Mustang, whatever. So all these muscle cars are just no good. Which is realistic, and it's nice and it's cool because you can buy them for easy money, they can have lots of power, they're great for the cops chases, and I love them, but you cannot perform on a race like this with a car like that.
Attention Patrol Northeast. A vehicle moving at a high rate of speed was just seen northbound Heritage Heights, requesting all available units to attend.
You got any more info on that?
Suspect vehicle is a white sports car.
Hopefully this blocks them a bit, but I think we won the race at this point.
Chased by the 5.
All right. The other thing, we have to complete 5 milestones, and there are 5 milestones. See, that's the thing that I'm trying to say. You have to reach everything always. Normally, you probably have to reach only 3. So you can pickpocket what you kind of need right now in Nuzlocke challenge, or you say, oh, you have a small car, you don't do the speed traps. Or you have an important like you want to lose, you don't do the drag race. No way, you always have to do that. This will lead us into situations that you're gonna have a great car, no one loses, but you have to risk it in drag race, and this is where the fun is gonna start, right? I mean, for the viewer, for me not, but it's gonna be fun to watch that, losing my greatest car to a fucking drag race, or to some bullshit speed trap event. With the AI just says, okay, you know, I'm just gonna drive super fast. You know, just too slow here. Doesn't like driving up the mountain. Oh my god, like why around 150 is so slow? Crazy. Like now you get the idea now. This is obviously easy now, but different scenarios this also could have been a different situation where it says, well, you can reach 280 and you can only reach 240. Oh wow, my car doesn't play right now. And you're gonna have to invest a car that you don't want to invest in, or buy another car, whatever, right? So you get the idea. Most of these things just gonna make sense once they're happening, like the level 8, 9, 10 police chases. And to be fair, this level 10, which is probably gonna be easy because it's just a level 1 police, but 200 people of them. The way it's programmed at this point with my settings. Just to make it as hard as possible, because in the beginning I think it was just level 1 police at level 10, but like 10 of them or something. We're never gonna reach level 10, because level 9 is already gonna take 2 hours to fill up, so to say, right? I mean, something like that. This race we can hopefully buy some budget, but I'm not even sure we can, because my interest is I think 5 grand. We get per race 2 grand. I think in later races the amount of money we get and the reading spot is also a bit adjusted, but I'm not 100% sure anymore, especially because just like with the amount of cop level, it's a minimum level, there is some adjustments that haven't been properly turned over for some reason, so let's see. Am I catching up at this point? With this guy. Subaru or something, I think. Oh, maybe it's a Mitsubishi. Something Japanese for sure. The handling of this car is just phenomenal. It's like a go-kart almost, it's amazing. We made it. Just thinking what else would be harder in the game now. Maybe level 8 or 9 is going to be the hardest police chase. But obviously 6 and 7 is already extremely tough. Not for me, for most people. But nah, this is still going to be tough for me as well. And I'm gonna see, actually myself gonna be interested how to see how it goes, because last time I did Nuzlocke, it wasn't as tough, right? Especially not with a 10 million bounty to get and those kind of things. So let's see how much money we get. 5, okay, I think we got enough money for nitrous, so just let's get it real quick. Maybe we should actually install it in the Camaro first. She kind of needs it more when you're in a bad spot with police. It's kind of more important.
Attention District 3, a wanted Code 6 party has just been reported northbound past
Okay, so we can do the bounty now. Maybe we can also do this one with nitrous. Wayne as well, amazing. Yeah, the nitrous is so amazing.
Hey, what's up? It's Mia. Looks like Razor's...
Alright. Soul milestones now. Yeah, but this is easily done.
Traveling way over posted speed limits.
Wow, the original milestone that you cannot adjust, I tried this, making them higher. It's unfortunately not possible, otherwise I would have made like a 1 million cost to stay and those kind of things. But unfortunately, you cannot adjust them. I tried. So the overall bounty is just higher. That you have to get for the next reckless driver.
Okay, suspect located. We got him here. BCB, lost visual, stand by.
And for me, the best thing, one of the best things about the game is also the voice lines. I think there's over 1,000 voice lines, and it's just makes it so immersive. It's just beautiful. I think we got it, and since we already have the bounty full, we can technically escape, but I'm thinking technically have 14 people following us.
2-1.
So you might as well try to get them all.
5-1 requesting update.
Some extra bounty. Not gonna drive in here now, because I want them to drive in there themselves. Once they follow us. Because they were so far away, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten them.
Yeah, cancel that. We got him. I got him. Suspect starting to pull away. Hold on.
And guys, don't be one of those people who only drive into the pursuit breakers, but never actually smash into them. You always want to have just as many people touched as destroyed, as you can see in the bottom there. So if you see like me, I have 7 touched and 10 destroyed. You want to get your charge level up, otherwise you're just a pussy that escapes all the time and just drives into the pursuit breakers. No? You have to tank them, you have to tackle them. So all these numbers are being calculated and monitored. So even the amount of people that you touch, all being added up over time, and you have the logbook later where you can read it up. It all matters. For the challenge, but it's just a little side thing and it's quite nice. I mean, I think it's gonna be part of the Nuzlocke also to finish the logbook and be number 1 everywhere out there. I mean, this, you know, the green pixelated police department book where you like can see the high score of although like how many people you destroyed overall, and then the single ones and yada yada yada. But I think we're gonna be getting number 1 everywhere by nature as we're finishing the challenge with 10 million bounty, but let's see.
on. He's gone into a bus station. Suspect forced his way to the roadblock.
Now we can escape, hopefully.
I lost a visual here. Hold on. Put 6 lost. Minimal time delay here. Got it?
Units heading out to the pursuit call. Be advised, suspect was last reported heading eastbound on
There we
Chancellor
go.
Way. 10-block radius.
So the
on
milestone
quadrant
was
has
just
been
1,000
authorized by
bounty. It's
supervisor.
hilarious.
Details will be provided
Wow.
on your screen.
I had to get 1,000 bounty for which we get 6,000 bounty. It's just hilarious. It's nothing for us. So theme erasers, which we will do in the next episode. Thank you for watching.